people are down to have kids with people, but they're like, but marriage? Let me think about that. I'm like, that's so like backwards to me.
It's like, I'd rather be a single parent than be with you, but you could come in me.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Welcome back to another episode of The Careful Boys. We're talking about Big Sean and Jhene Aiko.
I like Big Sean.
They're together?
I like them both. Yeah, they're together.
I think they're breaking up now.
Yeah, they broke up. They've been together for 10 years. Wow. They had a 3-year-old kid. Never got married. And the biggest thing that everybody's talking about online is commitment issues. Right? They had a son. I think a son.
If you're together 10 years and you haven't gotten married, you're not getting married.
Nope.
They had a kid 3 years ago, and then apparently since then she has very explicitly expressed that she wants to tie the knot, get married. And then now 3 years has passed. It's been 10 years in the relationship. He can't seem to commit to it. She wants to move on. They broke up. Big whole music scene love story because people like them together. People like them separately as individuals. It's a good story. But I think this kind of just touches upon the idea of what you're talking about. If you think that somebody's been together for 10 years and you're not getting hooked up, like what are you doing?
You know what's one thing that fucking blows my brains is I don't understand this concept that I've only heard in like this newer generation where people are down to have kids with people, but they're like, but marriage? Let me think about that. I'm like, that's so like backwards to me.
It's like, I'd rather be a single parent than be with you, but you could come in me.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
What if you have on some celebrity style stuff, like you have either brand imaging or like you're
regular people,
or you're like a business person though, even there's assets and all this other shit.
I'm talking about regular people.
I could understand the welfare game because I have friends that did that, where if you are not married on paper, and let's say you have a boyfriend or whatever, you get way more money. Once you get married, okay, well now you have a dual income. Now he has to pay all this stuff. You get less money.
Because I'm talking about people that I know just are like peers in our space. I've seen maybe 5 to 10 that are like that I'm like, oh shit, you guys are so happy that you guys are gonna have a kid together. And then when people ask them, when are you guys gonna get married? Oh, I don't know, we're not ready for
And the kid wasn't like circumstantial.
They're not ready?
Yeah, and they planned to have They planned it.
They were trying to have children.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we should have a kid.
Were they previously married? Did they have kids before?
No.
So it was their first?
Yeah. That's why it's really like mind blowing. I'm like,
are they high W2 earners?
I don't know if they're like millions, like celebrity style.
No, high W2 earner, even if you're making, let's just say $250,000, both you and your partner. Yeah. If you officially get married, you're getting taxed way more.
Really? I thought you'd get less.
You get less taxed.
Nah. If you're a high W2 earner.
Oh, because dual?
Yeah.
I see.
Not 1099.
Yeah. You're paying more.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
But I don't even know if they're thinking that deeply either.
Because there are tax credits for marriage.
Yeah.
But you guys, do you guys see this though? Or no?
I mean, I know people that both don't believe in marriage.
And they had a kid.
Yeah.
Right? Like I just see,
but they're not saying they're not ready. They both just don't believe in the idea of it.
What is the idea of it that prevents them? Because isn't marriage, I guess for me, it's like kind of like swearing to be this person's partner.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'm down to create a forever being, but our relationship.
But I think it's related to like, let's say that you're supposed to admit something under oath. Yeah. But if you're down to tell the truth anyway, then you go, I don't need to do the oath. It's that.
Oh.
It's like
they don't want the legal framework.
Yeah, they already know what they're doing. They think it's cool. And then if anything, sometimes people believe marriage will complicate the relationship, I guess. Or like now it maybe makes it harder to stay together because now there's something holding you to it.
I see.
I don't know.
Dude, you sound like you're kind of down for this one.
No, I know. I like marriage.
You're not going to get married, dude?
No, I am. But I don't. I have friends like, like Red Foo. Him and his girl are not married. They have 2 kids. And his dad never got married. Barry Gordy never got married. And he's got freaking 18 kids or some shit.
Do you feel like in a situation, because, like we see with like NBA players all the time type stuff, right? Like you have a kid and then now through marriage or anything like that, you're entitled to pay a certain amount in a divorce. And do you feel like when you see all these other people in your circle going through hardships, that might turn you off to the idea of like those legally binding things that might put you in a position. I mean, you want to believe and love and the
You're
perfect.
just playing scared though. You can't play the game scared.
It's not like the people that usually think this way are not white bread looking folks. They're usually alt people in general. So that's marriage is not the only thing that they look at that way. You know, like everything they look, it's kind of against the grain. Yeah. You know what I mean? Their whole lifestyle revolves around.
They're like alfalfa and the
Yeah,
sandwiches
exactly.
and
Yeah,
shit.
they're just different in lots of different ways. You know.
Because Hannah said that it was less common in the UK to actually get married. So there's more of the cohabiting. You do have a kid, or you just have multiple baby daddies and shit.
Well, it's less common everywhere right now statistically to get
Yeah,
married.
but she's like, America still has the whole idea of
The
people
culture
getting
of it.
married.
Yeah, for
where,
sure.
Where like blue collar towns in the UK, they're more traditional, right? So like guys would go to work from, high school, they'll do labor jobs, and then they'll get a girl pregnant as a teenager, get married.
Well, that's almost related directly to liberal conservative then.
Yeah, because in the art world, she was saying like all of her friends in entertainment, not married,
Mhm.
but they might have a kid with someone.
Yeah. Most conservatives just like follow the track, get married early. Yeah. Christians get married really quickly.
Military, Christians, yeah, they all get married hella quick.
I think it's a lifestyle thing. Yeah.
Do you feel in this particular situation, you more so understand where like she's coming from?
Where's she coming from?
10 years in, has a 3-year-old kid. I want to be married. You don't necessarily want to get married right now, so I better break this off because she broke it up. Mhm.
I don't know. It's like you've already been together 10 years and you have a kid. It's like if you wanted that, why didn't you do all that before?
I think it's just like she finally just came down to it. We're like, I put my foot down. This is it. Yeah, the ultimatum. You're like, that shit, hey,
Because I'm like, what does that change?
that's our boy. That's our dog, Nick Lachey. Shout out Nick Lachey. No, but my buddy, right, Mike went through this where he was with his chick for 10 years and then he proposed, which was insane. I remember him being at my wedding and me being like, he's my best man. And I'm like, you ever gonna get married, bitch? And shit like that. Cause it's just like, but they were totally in love. Like there was never even a concern about it. He just hadn't gotten around to it because he had other priorities. So it's just like, we'll get around to it. You're definitely a lock for me, but like, we'll get there. But that's like the only example I can think of. Otherwise, most people, if you're like in a 10-year relationship and they haven't committed yet, I think you're toast. Like genuinely.
Well, that one, it's like, I'm going to get to it. That's different from, I'm still seeing where this goes.
Yeah, true. But
Where it seems like in that situation, it's like 10 years, you have a kid, you're practically fucking married. And then he's going, I'm having doubts. It's like, what the fuck? And then so it makes sense, I think, in her part where she's like, well, what the hell? It's like, we're pretty much married. We might as well just get married. And then he's like, I'm still on the fence. And like, what are you waiting for?
But I do remember in the first like 3 years of me knowing him, which was very early into their relationship as well, he was very anti-marriage. Like he didn't get it yet. And his parents were married and stuff like that, but he just wasn't like on board yet. But he slowly progressed to the point where he got there. So
You know, it's a pretty good comparison to help you wrap your mind around the idea of like, marriage, whatever. The fact neither of you guys proposed. Oh yeah. Like that's pretty a good like when you think of proposals and traditionally how it's done. Yeah. You know what I mean? The way that you guys went about it's very different from the norm.
Who, me
Yeah,
and Joe?
both of you guys. Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I would have been married, but I'm glad that I did. In my it's like it wasn't till after I got married that I realized the benefits of it. Yeah. But before, it wasn't that I didn't want to, but like because of the whole timing thing of like it's not an intentional thing. And I've never been in a relationship to where it was like sat down and discussed.
it's funny how much the family opens up to you once you're married. Like,
Yeah, because you become family.
yeah, because otherwise you're a boyfriend and it's kind of hokey. And if you're like, and we were late 20s when we got married, but still, it's like if you're in your 30s even, I think, and you're boyfriend girlfriend, it's a little hokey to most people because most people just call each other either fiancés or husband and wife by then. So like, I think that really like the bond with the family immediately like got concrete poured over it.
Yeah.
Because I think, because to the family, if you guys aren't married yet, it's like the person in college going, "Oh, I'm an undeclared major."
Yeah, I don't know what I want to study.
Yeah, they think you're fucking around still. But once you guys are, we're gonna get married or a fiance or whatever, like, oh, okay, this guy knows what the
Or
hell.
there's like a risk you might just pull out of the whole thing. Yeah.
But even for me though, I didn't propose, but I know that I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm the person at the steakhouse going, "Do you guys have any vegetarian options?" Versus I go, and I know it's up to me to get myself on board to go with like what the main entrees are.
Yeah.
And then, but I think there are people that are the other way around,
Yeah.
where they go, I wonder why other people don't think the way I do.
Yeah.
I know I was the weird one.
How long did it take you to propose? How many years?
2 years. Yeah, I know, and I knew the whole time.
How
too,
about you?
Uh, 8 years.
But you knew like that you guys were gonna get married. It's just the.
That's like exactly where I'm at right now.
I didn't know for
At what point were you like, oh, I'm gonna do it?
like year 7.
Damn, that's a long time.
Okay, so basically, for my story with Nina, which she totally knows this, is that when we first started dating, we went on one date in 2014, and then I went to China for like 3 weeks. And even then, I was like, I don't know if that one's gonna last.
Yeah, but that's realistic.
But then we just kept on talking, and then from that moment, I mean, because that era for me is like we went into ABDC, we went into NBC, we opened.
A lot happening, yeah.
So much was happening. I was traveling so much that I spent more time on the road than I did at home. So like anytime we almost were about to get in a fight, we would stop because I'd be gone. And then this makes the heart grow fonder and you're good. Anytime we were like building momentum, I'd be gone. So nothing could evolve too quick. And it just put me in this weird state of just like, this is a long-standing cool time. We're dating. But like there's a lot that needs to be uncovered, but I'm not at home long enough to like find
You
out.
also said that, wasn't it like by year 3 she had discovered you weren't perfect?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Editor, edit that out. And then it was,
Subtitles, please.
it was the pandemic that happened, and we were living together in Arts District in this small downtown little apartment. And then for over 3 months, we couldn't leave. And I knew in my mind then, I was like, oh shit, this is the make or break. Because I'm either going to like know for a fact that like we're good, or we're going to run into some shit where I'm like, okay, this, yeah. Or I'm too annoying to her. I have no idea. Because we just literally, at that time, we like barely spent like a month or two together at most. So this one, it's just like every day you can't
What
leave.
could possibly happen if you've been with a chick for 6 years by then, right? 6?
But like 7.5 years by then.
Possibly happen. Like she wakes up in the morning, she's like, and she's like, I'm a real farty girl today, or like, what could possibly?
Dude, that would end Geo though.
If I just started farting?
If she did it.
Or like, oh, this is a test for me to be like, and I didn't walk into be like, this is like a test. I was just like, oh, like this might make or break us. We'll see. Yeah. And then actually staying with her every single day for months. And then I was like, fuck, I could do this.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I mean, for some people, I'm sure it just takes time, you know? Also with Nina.
I've been with bitches for 4 years or whatever, 3 years, and never wanted to get married. So I get it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it didn't even cross my mind.
No, yeah.
Myself in like, I was in like a 4-year relationship where I was like, I want to marry this chick. Everything didn't work out. So after that, I was like, stop listening to what I think and just like no in my heart.
I mean, there's people now been with each other 13 years and breaking up. Yeah. That's the crazy part.
Wow. But I remember thinking like of marriage with, girls that I dated in the past. And then it would be like, oh, I think I got to work on it just a little bit more. And there was always this feeling of like something's incomplete. But then with Hannah, it was just like, oh no, it's easy. Like it was just like no doubt.
Like she completes you?
Oh yeah. But it could be that too. Maybe people are just in these relationships and they're settling or they're not.
It's a mismatch.
Yeah, something about it is like, maybe, but then they also can't completely leave.
Yep.
So it could be one of those things too.
I do think the when you know thing is a real thing.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that knew when they knew and got divorced.
Like my buddy Mike and my dad had talked me out of proposing to Nikki. Like
talked you out of it?
Wow.
Yeah, because in the first 10 months I was like, I'm fucking in. I was like,
Well, they probably thought you were just infatuated.
yeah, exactly.
Well, that's just friends looking out for each other.
No, and I don't, and I appreciate them. I'm just saying, like, I was like riding already there. Whereas, like I just said, I was in a relationship previously for like years, and I was not really there. So it's just crazy how that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Hannah's parents were cool with it because they proposed like 3 months after dating.
Damn,
So like they're
tight.
hella quick.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to be right about it.
For now, like that Bane quote.
So she wakes up a farty little girl.
I'm a farty little princess today. Like, oh Jesus.